Um, my Before I start, let me first of all play this video before we start.
Him as a secretary. And then the Oba of Benin have to wake up. He need a lot of pleasing. Oba of Benin need a lot of pleasing. Because he must know that a life was given to him by somebody. If he's a king here, he cannot be king in heaven again. He needs to be talked to. He needs to be talked to. He's behaving like Nebuchadnezzar. And that is Daniel 4. You should go and read from verse 17. Enough is enough. The Lord said if you visit him before the end of 2022, and you need to be very careful not to die in his sleep or fire inferno. And he's going to bury a lot of illustrious sons who joined hand with him to perpetrate and foment all this evil. And then the young man that was on the YouTube that is telling him the truth, you should bring the boy back home and parley with the boy. The boy is the current angel of the Benin people. He's the current prophet saying the right to the Benin people. How many rituals have they done to kill him? They cannot. Can you fight God? No. And when you look at the book of Jeremiah, that same Jeremiah, he said in 23, from verse 18, he said, who has ever been in his council before amongst you? Then when you look at the book of Acts of the Apostle 16, Acts of the Apostle 13, Acts of the Apostle 5, then Acts of the Apostle 7, and Acts of the Apostle 6. Then you now see what happened in the Apostle 9, when the man arose and got to a power. He said, I will surely destroy. And when you look at the story of what happened in the book of Acts of the Apostle 10, from verse 20, when Cornelius was saying, us of a rubbish thing. God can put somebody in position and he can remove you tomorrow. 1 Samuel 1, 1 Samuel 2 and 3. And when you look at the book of Esther 4, Esther 5, everything is there. If you are a governor, do it well. If you are a trader, trade well. If you are selling garlic, sell well. If you are selling potato, sell well. If you are opportune to serve the people, serve well. Can we compare all these people with the Payo model? No. Or can we compare these people with Tony Nahoro? Even the British people knew Nahoro to be a good person, a prolific writer. And look at what is happening today. And when you get to here now, the most painful thing happened at E4. That was January. I beg all the Nigerian king Obas, the councillors, and the chairman, they should try and raise money for the Yorubas to plant tomato, to plant.
Brothers and sisters, you can see this picture here now. You can see Oba Palace security guards. Oba Palace say he have organized a militia group. I have been saying this thing time without number because some of our people are so dumb and dumbfounded. The Oba of Benin have organized a militia group, a terrorist militia group I have been saying this thing time without number that the Oba of Benin is a terrorist. Terrorism is what they have been using to marginalize and destabilize and destroy to rule our people. As I speak to you now, Edo state government produced security policemen, mobile policemen, DSS, they are all in the palace. Even the Oba of Benin even have chief security. They have a police post in his palace. In his palace of human sacrifice, they have Nigeria civil defense security outfit. They are there. The police the Oba of Benin have is more than 50 security guards that are guarding the palace. How many people are living in the palace? The people that are living in the palace, they are not up to 25 people. But the security that are guiding the palace are more than 60. I have never seen such a memorized set of people before. I'm trying all my possible best. My brothers and sisters, I have come today as a savior, not as a God, to preach that you will not have farmland for your children to cultivate. These terrorists, this animal, this rapist Oba of Benin, a rapist, a pedophile, a bastard, a serial killer, a bandit Oba of Benin, and a drug addict. It's really destroying our identity. Please, I want you to look at those criminals he have installed in his palace. Look at them again. My brothers, I want to address our Biafran brothers and those people that are not Biafrans, the Oduduwa, the Arewa. I want people to see what is going on in the Edo State. Our people have been born with, they have been brainwashed and born with lies. They have installed lies and fear in our memory. Just like the telephone, you can install the WhatsApp. In our memory, they have installed or download human sacrifice and fear of the Oba. And the memory they have in their brain is just idiotic memory. That is why we are trying to uninstall it, remove this all those apps from their brain so that they will have senses. Majority of our people are so coward. Ladies and gentlemen, if you come to Benin, what is written there is Benin Traditional Council. You see, there is nowhere you will come to in Europe Greece, come and look at Benin people, association of prostitutes, association of retired prostitutes, association of retired madam, association of eye, association of pukania, association of rubbish, association of ayes, association of idiotism, association of ugboni, association of ugboni, association of oswo, association of centru, association of single mothers. This is what we are associating. This is what we can produce of. Tupac say, take the evil out of the people, they'll be acting fine. The primary cause of our misery is the Oba of Benin and his useless evil palace and his gang. We have no choice today that I will continue to appeal to the good and intelligent ones among our people if they can have a sense of belonging. Because you see what is going on today. Oba of Benin have done it before. You remember the other time where they came out with AK-47 and Kalashnikov. They said they want to fight the Jaws. But it saddened me in 21st century that the Benins, as many of them are so stupid and cowardice. You can look at the comment now. Look at how many Benin people are there to insult me. If you see any insult from this very page or this very comment section, you know this person is writing from inside the palace. But we have just succeeded in enlightening our people. But the problem we are having now is the fear of the unknown. I can testify to you today that Oba of Benin have killed so many souls, indirectly and directly, of which my father was a victim of the Oba of Benin. Because I was criticizing his evil, he poisoned my father to death. I speak to you right now. My father is still in the mortuary in Benin. I have paid the price of freedom. But the people you are fighting for, majority of them are so stupid. People said, oh, don't call them stupid people. But when we were young, we saw it in the radar. They say this is a goat. This is a lion. There's a difference between a lion and a goat. Goat will always give birth to a goat, while a lion will also give birth to a lion. Because you see these Oba Atokpei people, they continue to give birth to Oba Atokpei. That is what some of the things I am trying today to do. To teach them their history, to make them know where they come from, to let them know that the memory that was installed in their heads is not correct, it's malfunctioning. You see, our great brother, a leader, a human rights activist, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, came out and stand for the right of our Biafran brothers, our Igbos who have been marginalized for many years. Nnamdi Kanu did a very great job. He never cared about enrichment, financial inducement. He boycotted all those things. He stand like a hero. In the beginning, people were neglecting him, but along the line, he did what a man do. Later on, he fall into the trap of the Fulani-led government, and he was arrested, kidnapped, abducted in Kenya. Have you seen Buhari bringing out what do you call him, Nnamdi Kanu? He will put poison in his food and poison him to death because he was insulting the Fulani. Anybody who criticizes the Oba Benin will be killed. Either the person will be kidnapped and will never be seen forever. The dead body of that person will remain missing for generations to come. His deputy, Roland Ewuare, they say Roland Ewuare is an innocent man. As I speak to you today, the whereabouts of Roland Ewuare is unknown. Look at those Benin people. These are idiotic set of clone human being. Clone. They are the most foolish. If they have any animal called idiots, I tell you, compare those Ile Ibinu mixed bloods. I have repeated a statement which I will continue to repeat. Instead of me, instead of you to live with Oba Atokpe in your house, go and buy a goat in the market. Put a goat in your room, sleep side by side. Let the goat sleep in your room, because these people are not human. They will bring destruction to your life. They will bring backwardness to your life. If you have a woman, if the woman is telling you about Atokpe, you will never progress in your life. It will extend to your children. You will be destroyed. I want to make an example of what I am saying. If you know you belong to this group of Oba Atokpe, they said, the Bible said, if you be in Christ, is a new creature. Things are passed away, all things are passed away. If you repent, I think there's a hope of changes in your life. If you don't know what I am telling you today, I'm speaking to you in parable. Denounce or renounce that Oba Atokpe so that your children unborn can become human, can have the blessing of God. Brothers and sisters, look at this Oba Atokpe people. I want to make an example with you for you to really know what I am saying is truth or it's not far from the truth. Italy, 95% of Nigerians who live in Italy, they are from Edo State. 95% of the people who are living in Italy are from Edo State. They have children, many children. Have you ever seen any of these Ile Ibinu child as a minister in Italy or as a governor of Verona or Napoli or deputy governor? The reason why they are just backwards is because they have accepted stupidity, slavery, and idiotism, which it must surely extend to the children, because it has been said that goats will always give birth to goats. Slave will always give birth to slaves, except the slave have to denounce slavery. He will become normal human. The Black America denounced slavery, that's why they become human. Am I far from the truth? They say they denounce, they don't want to be slave anymore. But look at these Benins. They are creating disaster to their children unborn. Those one who are using what do you call them, what do you call that thing they use to Mary Kane or pancake? They don't even know if their children will live. And the country where you live today, these people are planning for their children. I ask those bastards who are challenging me that I should not insult the bastard about Benin. Do you have Okairele in the street of London? Do you have Ohen or Cow? Do you see where those criminals, the Oba Benin, are appointing, creating dukedom, selling lands? And I want to ask those idiots, those primary school Ayoyowa dropouts who are siding with this human sacrifice Oba. How many places in your country where you have found Okaile, Ohen, or Cow, or Nogi selling their land? Why are we so stupid? Why are we so stupid? Why are we so idiots? We don't have sense. Why are we so idiotic people? Time is coming, people will not marry us because they know when they marry us, we will always give birth to these stupid children. Because when you are a stupid man or you are a stupid Oba Atokpe, when you still have a child, you also inculcate that idiotism in the head of this child. And you will give the baby Ohombamu, Obanyagbon. You will see giving your children in an idiotic names. Oba Nyagbon, Oba Polo, Oba Isiagbon, Oba Kamaye, Oba Sunwu, Oba Ewuare. See, look those things. These names you see in Igbo land we say the Chukuma, Chinonye, Chukwubuike, Chinasa, Chidima. You see, people are attributing the name to gods. Chuka, Chika, Chinasa. You see, people are attributing the names to gods. If you come, I raise my hand before the God of our forefathers, the Aborigines, not those stupid, idiotic people among our people. If you come to Edo State, where I come from, you come to the Ishan land, you see they call Edinoje, Ojefo. People are attributing the name to gods. Please hold on 1 second. I want to play this for you again and look. You see, this is Kotisugbo, a criminal, a hire killer. Anybody who are hire killers. So let me just go to what is happening in Italy. Just use Italy to make an example. My brothers and sisters, if you go to Italy, a senator, an Igbo man who left the land of Biafra to Italy to school, he married an Italian woman. He's a serving senator in Igbo land, in Italy. He was not born in Italy. He's a senator. Because the reason why he's a senator is because he have denounced slavery and he is not slave. His ancestor many years ago who left the land of Obodi Idunoba have already denounced this tendency of slavery and oppression. That's why it strives. You, this Ile Ibinu who have spent all the days of your life in Italy, the reason, have you seen this Igbo man saying about Okpe? How somebody who have been saying about Okpe and your father and your grandfather, would name any of you who have progressed from this non-city and endangering the future of our children unborn? You will see some of our idiots Benin, they will just say, even though I walk through the valley of shadow, I shall fear no evil. Fear no evil. And the evil you say you are not fearing, the Oba of Benin and his criminal gangs, they are living around you. The only man who came out to challenge this non-city Oba of Benin, this idiot and this human sacrifice Oba, was Archbishop Benson Idahosa. He challenged the Oba of Benin. Do you saw how he died? He was married, he married to a wife who, you all know the wife is from the family of the Oba of Benin. They must find one way or the other to attempt to kill you. The reason why I'm still alive today, the reason why I'm not dead, is because my woman is not from the family of the Oba of Benin, and I don't have any relationship or whatsoever with the Oba of Benin. And I don't allow people like Eddie Murphy and those miscreants, those enemy of God, to come closer to my house. This slave, you see, if you are watching me, you are not from the Benins. If you don't understand, I want to say These are some of the oaths they took to remain wayward, these Benins. And there's opportunity for them to survive and denounce this slavery and this stupid life they have today. In their way of thinking, is it their father take oath, some of them their father take oath in the palace that them will remain slave to the Oba of Benin. Their children will remain slave to the Oba of Benin. If there is another life, their children will come back again and they will all remain slave to the Oba of Benin. That's why the Oba of Benin is coming out boldly to say that him is this. The information I got yesterday was the Oba of Benin went to Abuja. He went to Abuja and reports me to President Mohammed Buhari. The Oba of Benin told the presidency that Obaseki is the one financing me, the governor of Edo State. He told President Mohammed Buhari that I am working for Nnamdi Kanu. He lied all sort of lying against me. And I want to make it very clear. I have never collected a penny from the governor, even 1 cent. My relationship with the governor is based on the development of our states and the implementation of Land Use Act of 1978. As I speak before you today, those Benins who are calling themselves Oba Atokpe slaves, Bioba slaves, many of them are in Ghana. They don't have any other way of living. It's prostitution. If you go to Ashawo house in Ghana, come and look at our Benins, Edo. There are much. If you go to Abuja, Lagos, we have so many of our Benins. When you live in Lagos, there is a place you go in Lagos. I don't want to make example for you. In Lagos, let me talk about what do you call this place? My 12. They have some place in my 12. You see all those our Edos. I'm talking about not only the Benin, but the Benin people are the majority. Let me call them the Edo people, Ishan, Edo, Benin, and others, our brothers and sisters. They have are from 50 years to 60 something years. They have Ashawu quarter. If you just read there, we'll be speaking Ishan, speaking Benin, speaking all those our dialects. Prostitutes. If you go to another side, you see where they have 15 years, 16 years, 17 years, prostitutes. When I was in Lagos, I continued to ask, but I don't know how come all these people are here. I continue to imagine small children. You go to let me give you a tell you go in Lagos now. It's a my 12 market. That road behind my 12 market is called my don street. My don street. That road that lead to Aglity. There's a hotel there. It's called Easy Bar. Just look there. You see small Bini girls from Ovia, from Oriomo, from Igweben, from Okpoma, from this, from that. Eh? And if you move the other side towards across the road, there they have the outside side of this. You see another Benin people which are from 20 something to 30 something, 40 years, prostitutes. You understand? See, our people, the Oba of Benin have implemented a machinery to chase our people out from home so that he will have the more privilege, right, to sell all our inheritance. If you go to Benin villages today, they have the Oba of Benin have installed shrine in all the villages. Hardly for you to see a village in Benin where they don't have shrine. These are the genesis of our misery, our idiotism. If you go to the village before my village, which Oba of Benin have sold, they call the village Ugbedun. Oba of Benin carve a wood, brought the wood to the village. That was Oba Ewuare the second. Bought a wood there, manipulate those people, put them into Osopikan and Ugboni. They will go and be worshipping the woods. He said the wood is Ovia. He go to the other village again. He brought ordinary pots and put leaf inside. He will say the people will be go and be worshipping the shrine. That is how, that is a conquering ideology. He install all those shrine in all those villages, and he will appoint people to be worshipping this shrine, so that anytime he want to give an information, he will just say the information, all those shrine, all those, you will have the, look at the stupidity there. This man, they are very smart people. That is how what they are done to our people. Okay, look at what is going on now in Malaysia. If you go to Malaysia, come and look at our sisters or prostitute our women. Have you ever seen a Ijaw woman in Malaysia prostituting? Is it not the same Nigeria the Ijaw people come from, we come from? And you will still see that some, not all of our sisters in Malaysia are stupid though. Sorry to say stupid to some of our, so or not all. You see some of them who left home when we have oil in Edo State, we have gas, we have mineral resources, which the Oba of Benin and his criminal gangs are the one collecting those money. And this lady he was taken to Malaysia now to, so you could come and pay $20,000 or $30,000 in Malaysia to prostitute and pay this money. Maybe one Senegal came to sleep with him, now he give him like $100. He goes, about talk, you see, so stupid. He will be giving glory to his oppressor. They will give you money in that prostitution business. I tell you to think, oh God, help me, let me leave this stupid word, like what do you call this stupid business. God help me. Okay, now he will be giving the glory to the Oba of Benin who implement the policy that chase you away from your home. You see, my brother and sister, please, the only thing I'm just begging you for now, help me to share this video. You know, when you see a goat, you are calling a goat a lion. The goat will be behaving like a lion. He will be trying to be, but let us call the goat a goat and let us call lion a lion. Please, before I continue my speak, I want you to help me share this video. We want to have 100 shares because so many of our Edo people who have been cut off from truth. If you are sharing this video, one of them will likely come across this video, and they have a lot to come their own, a lot to come their way. So we want to say something now. Okay, look at our brothers who are living in Italy. Look at the life in Italy now. Okay, 90% of our brothers who live in it, 95% of our Edo brothers who live in Italy, 95% of all the men in Italy, they came through Libya. They crossed that Red Sea. Go and take statistics. These are youths who are supposed to be working in Okumu, Coca-Cola, or those companies we have. How many population do we have? We are not even close to 4 million. Hardly you see a family who 60% of their people are not outside. I have to start with myself. My father have 4 children. I live in Germany. My younger brother live in the United States of America. And 2 of my sisters live in Italy. You see, it was not my dream to come to Germany. My dream was to go to school and contribute my own quota to the development and the betterment of my land, Igodomigodo. That was my dream is. But along the line, the Oba of Benin have hijacked our dignity, depriving us of our fundamental human rights, because it is only slaves who their rights have been deprived. There was a time my younger brother wanted to apply to join Nigeria Defense academy. And they said he should go and bring a letter from Oba Palace. You see, our destiny have been tied in Oba Palace. You will not be allowed to go to Nigeria Defense Academy in Kaduna. Oba Benin does not recognize you are a slave. Those shots are being given to Oba of Benin, Isisi, and these bastard animals. So many other things. If you go to Coca-Cola, the other time I sent some people to MTN that they have to work in MTN. They went to MTN. MTN told them that we are not going to employ any of you. The reason why we are not employing you, we are paying the benefits, both employment and everything, to the Oba of Benin and his brother Enoge. You see how cowardice we are. Come to Edo State, we have Glo back home, we have MTN, we have what do you call it, Ete, we have different type of communication. If you want to even find a Benima there, maybe luckily as a driver, and this driver maybe he was recommended by one House of Assembly member. That is the stupid life. You see, our House of Assembly members who are politicians knows very well what I'm saying today. They don't even, they will just go to Oba Palace and kneel down and say, tell the Oba that we are slave. Oba, they will go to Oba, they go and buy a brand new car and give to this Oba. This man continue to enrich himself, taking advantage of our ignorance, taking our dignity, or standing on our right to life, sitting down on our fundamental human rights. I continue to cry. I cry. Every day I cry. And God told me, my son, do your best. Do your best. Let the people know that there was a time somebody came out to challenge Pharaoh, just like how Moses came to challenge Pharaoh. And the Israelites cooperated with Pharaoh. Later on, they started believing Moses. Today, God Almighty knows my heart. I have done my possible best. I have done all things I know that is better off. And I am still ready to do more. But the problem I am facing today is due to lack fundization. And our Benin people, so many of them are so coward, stupid, idiot, and foolish animals. You all see what is happening to me today. I have 5 different court cases in courts. In the beginning, when the Oba of Benin started sponsoring some aliens, those aliens went to the German authority submitting a letter describing me as a terrorist, portraying me as a bad image, and they did all sort of things that will paint me bad in the eyes of the German authority. That one was not even enough for them. Somebody who live in Germany here, he left his own city. The city name is called Bielefeld. He went to the German criminal police and German international terrorism police. He went there and reported me that I threatened to kill his children, his wife, him. There was no proof. There was no proof. There was no proof of evidence to really show that I was trying to kill his children and his family. And another one who was a Judah Iscariot, a Lucifer betrayer, Edwin Idausa, also went to police, said that I'm a terrorist, I'm a cultist, I'm this. All these things were done just to put pressure on me for me to step down. But along the line, I never let the pressure keep me panic. Some people continue to say, oh, don't call these Benin people, some of them stupid, foolish. You see, we are, the house I came, or the house are trying all his best to open their eyes. Some of them wake up, but why some of them refuse to wake? Owe man no jibirio yari no jibirio. He say na the soup will be like that. Now they did eat uh pounded yam will be like that. The only language that will be used to civilize our people is direct word awakening. Because this is, we're talking about 21st century, we're talking about digitalization. See, somebody who live in America where people, the Black America, people like the Martin Luther King fought to have rights, to even vote, and they were fighting to have the same rights with the whites. You will be there, you will still be from America, you will be coming out on air saying that you are a slave. You and your generation, you are a slave to the Oba, just people like Iranomigo. And we still have some stupid Benins who are so useless, who are idiots, who God will punish in their generation to come. They live in the United States. They will, after all this education, this information, they will still go out and they say they want to come and celebrate a do day. They want to celebrate Benin Festival Day. That is how people will use your children. God, you use your hand to bury your children. Any a few whoever celebrates Oba Atokwe Day, God will make your children to die in your eye. Because this is a good prayer, because it happened in the Bible. God told Moses, and Moses tell to Pharaoh, Pharaoh, let my people go. And Pharaoh said, no, he changed it not. I am that I am, I changed it not. Moses said to Pharaoh, Pharaoh, let my people go. I am the Moses of our Igodo Migodo. I am telling Pharaoh to leave our land and go to Ile-Ife where his ancestors come from. And the people of Ife have already told us that Oduduwa, they are from Sudan or Mecca. In this book, they say they are Lamurudun people. They are not our kind. They have sold us millions of our people. Oba Benin sold the highest slave in the history of black man world. He sold about 12 million slaves. There was never a time Oba Benin sold Fulani to slavery. They should come and show us. Oba Benin have never sold Hausa to slavery. What we know and what we can testify of, the people that were being sold for slavery, number one, were the Urubos. The whole Urubos, nowhere who escaped the slavery. They sold to the Oba Benin, sold them. And the second people that were sold are this Igodo Migodo. We are Igodo Migodo. We are part of Ishan ethnic side. We have the land of many languages. Azekazudo. This is where we come from. There are some ethnic group that their race were wiped out from the surface of earth by this Oba of Benin. I swear to God who made me. The land we live today was the land of Azekazudo. History said it, there was some ethnic languages that the Oba of Benin met where they came from Ife. They sold their generation and killed the remaining one. None of them exist again in this world. Both their language and everything were wiped off. I want to make example to the people of Ogun. Orogun in Yoruba land. You people know Omote, that girl that speak from France, that Biafran girl. She's from Orogun community in Delta State, Urobo side. Go to Orogun, there's what you call that monitor lizards. It's going like this. It's called monitor lizards. They don't eat it. It's an historic history. That is, we have sign of things to keep our history. The history of Ogun, the people of Ogun once live in around Benin, Igodomigodo, their ancestral land. Many years ago, when this Oba of Benin and their human sacrifice and slave masters came to our land, they were killing people for no reason because the civilization they brought to our land was unknown to us. In our land, nobody have right to kill somebody. It's forbidden. And what happened was they were killing our people. The people of Ogun, which is the Urobo Ogun areas, they side the let me start from the meaning of Urobo. Do you know the meaning of Urobo? Urobo me. If you don't know the meaning of Urobo, Urobo me, Urobo mean the meaning of Urobo. You see, it was the white men who called them Urobo. Let me tell you the history, the name of Urobo. Please share this video. The word Urobo, Urobo, the Urobo name. When the white men came, the white men asked, who are these people? Then the Oba and their group tell them they are Izobo. You know what was called Izobo? Izobo mean sacrifice in our language. Izobo. So the white men were not able to call the name. They now call them Orobo. The word Orobo means is Izobo. Izobo mean sacrifice. And the reason why they call them Izobo, that is Urobo, is because when they came to the land of Idu, Igodo, this kingship was rotational kingship we're having. It's not hereditary kingship. Irobo will become Ogiso. Later on, Isha will become Ogiso. Igbo will become Ogiso. Ijo will, it was rotating among the ethnic houses of the Idu land. And the place where Idu live, they are selling everything today. Oba Benin make sure they sold everything. They are still selling it now. So that we will not have an historic sites to trace our ancestral roots. Please ask Urobo man if he know the meaning of Urobo. Some people bearing the name, they don't even know the meaning of their name. But it saddened me. Oh. Who don't know? Go and ask them. Oh. Every name have meaning. Oh. I repeat again. Please, we have 292 people watching me now. The only thing you can do for me is to share this video. Looking at me and you are an Urobo man, you say you are a slave to the Oba, God will punish you. How can you be a slave to the to the Oba? So if you share it, then the Oba of Benin will come and say, why do you share this video? Please share this video. Urobo mean Izobo. Izobo means sacrifice. In those days, I have to say the truth, nothing but the truth. If I lie in what I'm about to say, let the God of our land, God Almighty, God that owns this world, anything that is false, let it strike me to death instantly and destroy me and my kind. Urobo mean Izobo. The reason why they were killing the Urobo people, is because they discovered that Urobo people were once the king and rulers over this land. Please hold on. Hold on. Okay, please, we make sure you share this video to 100 people. We want to share this video, hundreds, because we want to reach like 500 people. If you are watching this video, you are not sharing it, you are not doing us any favor. It's like you don't want people to know their identity. There is no difference between you and this and the Oba Ewuare Binu bastard. So, ladies and gentlemen, we go. The reason why they were killing the Robo people, because the Robo people were very strong and healthy, and they don't like oppression. They were killing them, using them for human sacrifice. They were not able to kill the Robo, but because of the weapons the Portuguese give to them, somebody who is holding a gun and cutlass, can you fight that person with a stick? It's going to be no. The answer is going to be no. That is how they decimated on the Robos. I want to tell you the history of Ogun, where Omote Efe come from. Efe Omote come from. The people of Ogun, if you go to Ogun tomorrow, you see they don't eat that animal called monitor lizard, that animal that is going like this, like a crocodile. The reason why they don't eat, in those days, many years ago, around 13th century, when the Oba Benin, a day they will use like 100 people for human sacrifice just for between the shrine of the Oba. Ogefa in a mission road, that bastard family, they were the one. He was the chief priest in charge of all those juju who, who follow Oromia from Ife. At the end, they were killing the Yoruba people. Then the Yoruba people were now running. The people of Ogun, when they were running, they come across that Ethiopia river that is going to River Niger. The river was so big. They were all crying, oh, how can we cross this river? They were crying. When they were crying, God of our forefathers appeared before them. How does he appear? He appeared like this animal called what do you call it? Monitor lizard, like that animal that look like crocodile. That animal appeared in the river. They saw the animal, they were scared. Then before you know what was happening, the animal assembled themselves in the center of the river like a bridge. All of them started marching through the back of the animal. That is how they cross the Ethiopia River to the other side of the Yoruba land. It is the Ethiopia River who separates this Ile Binu bastard and this the Yoruba people. That is how they arrived there, and they were so happy. Ogun. So when these fighters, the Yoruba Benin, were even recruiting the Aborigines to kill the Aborigines, just like the way they are recruiting Aye to kill Eye. And if you see the people that are killing themselves, these two courts was brought from Yoruba land. And if you see the people that are putting their Aye now, you look at them. They're not even Yoruba people. They are killing themselves, these idiotic people. The man who is using them, and if you go deep into this, into more facts, you find out the shrine of Aye is inside palace. The shrine of Eye is inside Yoruba palace. And these are all interrelated shrines used to decimate and destroy our strength for many years. And you see, right from time, and the people of Ogun were able to escape, they will celebrate every year. They celebrate that the day they left Benin, their fatherland. And you see a Benin man who have been brainwashed. He will say Arubo, Urubume, Uzubume. He say Urubume. Urubume is talking about you now is that Yoruba people are made for human sacrifice. If you think I was lying, I am lying now. Go and read the Benin massacre when the white men came to arrest when the white men came to arrest Oba Ewuare, the devil. Look at the history very well. One Urubu man, I forget the name. One Urubu man, John C. Oyibodudu. I don't know how to call it. His name is John C. Oyibodudu. He was a a translator to the white men also. Okay, before the before the before they kill this white innocent white men were massacred by this human sacrifice Oba, they put this Johnson. I know it's not Johnson. I forget the name, but it's Oibududu. There is Oibududu. They call the name Orobo man. They put this Orobo man. Do you know how they killed? Oh yeah, Ima Zuasha. Do you know how they killed them, man? Killed some of them, man. I think you see in that palace. If you don't know palace, let me describe Oba Palace for you. You see, Oba Kendra Cultural Center. This place is palace. You see that Benin Museum, that Ring Road Museum, Central Museum in Ring Road is palace. This place is inside palace. Central Hospital, where the hospital build, House of Assembly. This place are Oba Palace. So how they do it, the Johnson Oibududu, you see the way if you have lived in Benin before many years ago, about 10 years ago or 15 years ago, they will tie this pigeon, that bird called pigeon, they will tie it up. They will put it on a bamboo, by bamboo, they will cut a bamboo tree or a bamboo stick. I don't know how to simplify it. They will, in those days, they will put a wood on the ground. They will hang Orobo man and a German. They will put it on the up, or they will tie it up. They will draw it. Then the man, they will leave that Orobo man. He will cry, 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 cry. Oh, see, any Orobo man born of a woman, we go about palace. We except that Orobo man not know in history. Any Orobo man born of a woman, he go about palace, go say about okay. Now God, now he will strike that woman to death. Now Ogun where they carry come from Ile-Ife, now he will kill your children. You people will never know peace in your life. Any Orobo man we go try am, Ogun, the highest juju or anything wey dey this world, na he go kill that Orobo man. And so e go be. They go tie the Orobo man for up for tree. When they tie Johnson Oibududu for up, this Orobo man, he come dey cry, 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 cry. Before not be only him one dey tie o, about many of them wey dey tie for up for human sacrifice. They cut people neck, but some of them they say na the juju take direct them. These bastards, they come, they say they be great. Oba, I don't know why people are so stupid. Na so they tie Johnson Oibududu for up. Later on, this Orobo man cry, 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 cry. Before he die, now he can't tell them, say, I have foreseen the people who are greater than you, call your useless gods, will come one day and destroy this useless kingdom of human sacrifice. After he prophesy him, he died on top of that tree that I put. I want to ask those idiots, if I see any Yoruba man wey come out, he can't go over palace say Oba na be God, na be Papa Ogun. If any insult dey for these words, abeg una send me that video. And God go punish that Yoruba man, no matter how you be. Now God go destroy your generation. That is how they decimated on the people. Oh, that is the history of Orogun. What of the history of Abraka? Abraka, and not a big call for Urubu. Aka. It was also in the 13th century where they were massacring, they were killing the Urobo people. If you think I am lying, go to all those Urobo land. They have another community called Enwa, and not a big call and where. This community called Abraka. Aka was Oba. He was childless. He was a dead serial killer. It was the Portuguese who were empowering them. He decimated on the Urobo people, but that was the oracle from Ife that those people they met in the land, those one who are strong should be destroyed so that the kingdom they are about to establish will come to stay. You see what the Oba Benin was saying that is the 40th Oba. He never said he's the 60th Ogiso. He said after the Ogiso era came to an end, Wana Sun Wagbon. Ibi godo mi godo no ye atoba atokbe. Uwa hanya yogu obuwa mu omonwa be yoto. You don't hear you know what I said to woman. Safety people don't know. What of the history of Abraka? The people of Abraka many years ago, and they still kept their name. Have you ever seen any Roman Abraka man who is answering the Oba Etin, Oba Nyagmo, Oba Sapolo, Oba Zua, all those Oba? You see, they putting Oba into their names? No. What happened to the Robos, to the people of Abraka, where this guy come from, Ogburu? Abraka is not one community. Many communities. They later started migrating, and they also have a place called what do you call this place? In Urobo land. Oh, please, can you write this name for me? The ancestral home of the new Urobo. Okay, let me continue saying the story. I will remember the place. I will remember the place. Let me continue. The history of Abraka. There was a man called Aka Oba who was being empowered by the Portuguese to bring more slaves. And they were not only selling slaves, they were also using massive of our people for human sacrifice. These Urobo people now decided to run overnight. These people were not running in the daytime, they were running in the night. Take their children, they will be running. Running from this evil bastard. So the people of Abraka were running towards the east. They were going towards the east. They now come across that big river, that Ethiopian river. They were not crying. How are they going to cross this river? How they will take cross this river? So luckily, the river just come this small. Magic happened. The river just small on their eye. All of them come past the river. Immediately they cross the river just come wide again. As this Aka, Ihuaka. If you ask Urobo man, say what did they call Benin? They will say Ihuaka. That is means in English means the Aka people they kill human being for sacrifice. Maybe Ihuaka. Ihuaka, people of Aka. Kill people so much. And they are still celebrating. Why Ladian? Why is war on no bill ancestors of Wawa? Why be Ladian will praise? And you are happy over it. May God punish you. Happy over this. You destroy the creation of gods. And you are coming out saying that you're a great Venice. Wow. Now, so they take cross. So when they come cross finish now, they come they happy. I don't remember the other place. All of them come they happy. Now they call that place Abraka. Now you call them you get what they call them for Urobo. Urobo in Urobo language mean they have separated from self from Ihuaka. That is the language means say Abraka means those people of Urobo who ran across that sea. They are separate. The meaning of Abraka in Urobo language means we have separated ourselves from Aka, that is human sacrifice or Ba. That is the meaning of Abraka. You know Abraka now, Ethiopia East, Ethiopia West or East local governments. Now be Abraka. So you check these villages around that place. All those Urobo people, Urobo people, their population of them. They really kill the dynamic Urobo people. You see, they got to marry 5 wives, marry 7 wives. Their men, they sell them, my brothers, they sell the like tomorrow, not day. See, let me see, they got to marry 7 wives just to make sure see they feel producing. See, Oba finish them. See, not me say you go ask me, ask Uruma where sense correct. Not those they see some foolish Urubu wey see they tell say Oba talk by because you see get mixed blood inside. And so they take cross. When they come cross, those Urubu people will cross from what they call that place? NY people, all those Isoko people will cross. Some people cross from Isoko side, some cross from what did they call that river? Gili side. some cross through what do they call them, Ethiopia, different rivers. Now those one wey fit cross go this side. Now see, nobody tell them when their father tell their children, say, see wetin happen to us. Today, after they don run, they come gather themselves for one place wey they call Kokori. There is a place called Kokori in Roboland. They call Kokori. Kokori mean gathering. Kokori, oh God bless you. Kokore. Kokore means we come together. We have gathered ourselves. That is the meaning of Kokori. Kokori, we call it, depends on my accents. You see Urobo man now, you see they call him Kokori or Kokori. That is the name they call them, call some of them. They are answering their name. Are you seeing Urobo man answering Igbinoba, Igbina Kenzwa, Igbine idiots? Have you seen them? No. They don't answering those stupid people names. But during the Portuguese era, they went across that river because with the support of the Portuguese, they go to Okpe in Sapele side. They call Oroje of Okpe. They went to go and install his son as Oroje of Okpe. Please share this video. Make sure this video is 100 share. If you don't share, you are also a slave to the Oba, or maybe you are ignorance. That is how it works. Share it so that people will know. So now, you see how they decimated on this Orobo. I want to also draw your attention to the history of what do you call this history? The name of this place, Obuluku. There's a place called Obuluku in Ikaland. Obuluku. Then this Yoruba mixed blood, they call it Ogyobo. Obuluku is in Delta State. Obuluku king was a warrior. Not if we say a warrior, he doesn't go to capture people for slave selling people. These were Aboriginal people. He was brave. He was not scared of the human sacrifice Oba. If you are from Obuluku, please write hello. Let me see you there. Obuluku in Delta State, their king, we call it Oburu. Obuluku king came to market Agbado, Ogiso market. You see, in those days, he will come with guards. So the Oba of Benin was looking for how to kill him, because anytime they see anybody who is great among those Aborigines, they don't have any other thing to kill the person. That is the thing they have been trying to do to me. They wanted to just kill me and frame me up that I was selling a drug. And my drug business partner betrayed me. That is why. So in the history of Obuluku, they were trying how to kill Obuluku. They now send Ezomo. They send, please hold on 1 second.
Writing as a secretary. You see a Benin man writing as a secretary. And then the Oba of Benin have to wake up. He need a lot of pleasing. Oba of Benin need a lot of pleasing. Because he must know that a life was given to him by somebody. If he's a king here, he cannot be king in heaven again. He needs to be talked to. He needs to be talked to. He's behaving like Nebuchadnezzar. And that is Daniel 4. You should go and read from verse 17. Enough is enough. The Lord said he will visit him before the end of 2022. And he needs to be very careful not to die in his sleep or fire Pharaoh. And he's going to bury a lot of illustrious sons who join hand with him to perpetrate and foment all this evil. And then the young man that was on the YouTube that is telling him the truth, he should bring the boy back home and parley with the boy. The boy is the current angel of the Benin people. He's the current prophet saying the right thing in Benin, to the Benin people. How many rituals have they done to kill him? They cannot. Can you fight God? No. And when you look at the book of Jeremiah, that's in Jeremiah, he said in 23, from verse 18, he said, who has ever been in his council before amongst you?
So yes, in the history of Obuluku, where we are teaching now, Obuluku in Anioma in Delta State, the people of Obuluku are aborigines, indigenous to the land. So the king of Obuluku, we call him Obo. So the Oba of Benin saw him as a very brave, as a right, he's not afraid of Oba. How come? Upon how he have decimated on our people, we still have aborigine who is very brave and strong. They were trying how to kill Obuluku king. Do you know Obuluku? Okay. Somebody, if you know you people are watching here, please share the video and also write hello if you know you are from Obuluku. Share this video, please share it. So they went there. They sent Adesua, a daughter of Ezomo. Ezomo was a chief to the Oba of Benin. He is called Ojomo, was an Ishan warrior. He was not a warrior, he was an Ishan strong man also, who they were able to take advantage of him and deceive him and make him to be a chief to Oba. So they were using the Ezomo to be killing, capturing our aborigine for slave business and for human sacrifice. So this Ojomo, call it Ozomo, Ezomo daughter was sent to Obuluku in the Delta State in Anioma. And they wanted to use Adesua to kill what do you call it? Ezomo. Not Ezomo. They wanted to use Adesua, who is the daughter of Ezomo, Chief Ezomo, to kill Obu of Obuluku, king of Obuluku. The king was a wise king. When the king find out that the Oba of Benin sent this woman, the woman came like somebody who came to sell something in Obuluku markets. And the man find out that he was trying to kill him, the king of Obuluku. The king of Obuluku beheaded Adesua very fast, and Adesua was killed. So this Oba of Benin was now looking for a princess to invade Obuluku. There was a war between Obuluku and this Ile Ibinu city of blood. The war lasted for many times. There was no way the Oba of Benin could have been able to defeat the people of Obuluku, because the people of Obuluku was very strong in terms of this arrow. They know how to throw arrow. If the Oba of Benin carrying gun, those Obuluku people will hide on top of the tree. They will hold this arrow and be killing those Ile Ibinu misbro, shooting them. You know, the way the Oba of Benin usually do it, they will just pack like 5,000 or 10,000 people. They will rush to your village and just pack people. So that is how they were doing it. You understand? A militia fights. So the Obuluku was able to defeat them. Do you know what they did? They now use charm. They dress a man like a woman. Then they said that it was a charm. They charmed the man. When the man went there now, and Obuluku king see him, he loved the man. He never knew it was a woman. In the night, the man beheaded Obuluku king and bring the heads to Benin. All those, if you check the video or the picture where the white men came to Oba Palace, see all those human skulls. The head of Obuluku king was there. All those our aborigines, you ask them, They count all those head of kings they kill. You ask me if the Fulani head was there, if Ansama head was there, the head that were in the Urubo, Isha, all those aborigines that fled our land, their kings, their heads. And I swear to the God of my forefather and the God of Almighty God and we serve, let the Oba Bini come out and tell us where he conquer. Up to I asked Motete that day, where will let me call Motete. I don't know if he will pick, or maybe they have warned him not to pick again. Because everybody know these people, they are all liars. We want to know where you conquer. Just wait. To Imaswen, that one will not, that one will, they will be dodging it. What is the name of Omotiti? What's in here? Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is James, sir.
James.
Yes, sir. We were arguing with our friends here, sir. My friend said the Benin people captured 200 towns. So we want to know where the Benin people captured. Money they don't run. That is where you ask yourself if you are not a coward, you ask them to tell you where they capture, who they capture. Urubo, Isoko, Isha. So now see go carry on ahead, go there. Now you born also Oswald. People who kill your ancestor for human sacrifice, sell your forefather to slaves, and you are not blaming Fulani for it. You are blaming Hausa people for it. You are blaming. Do you see the British people came to sell you to slave? The British people use you for human sacrifice. I'm asking Omotete now. None of them can answer it. Nobody. When you ask them that question, if anybody can answer it, I will give him, sell my laptop, my phone, give him. I not do video again. So today I want to show you who is now the governor of Edo State. Is it Governor Obaseki or Oba of Benin? Oba of Benin told Elanomigo to go and apologize to Buhari and apologize to Captain Osa. He never tell Elanomigo to go and apologize to Governor Obaseki. No. Okay. Edo states have governments. Oba of Benin is not saying him. He is not the governor. Artifacts. Artifact is bronze. If our people are not stupid, not all of us, if women, majority of us are not very idiotic people, that just imagine those artifacts that were taken to market to sell, they were bronze. Some of them were taken from Uromi, Ishan, Urubuland. Those are just ordinary bronze and elephant tusk. When the British people came to Oba Palace, they didn't see anything meaningful. What they saw there was just bronze, and those things they saw. I have some of them here. You can also find anything in good. It's not. It's very cheap. That's why they call them antiquities. It's of no use. Those idiots, please share this video if you people know that you want light to shine in our life, our children life. Share this video. We cannot be coward forever. If you understand my topic, I'm talking in a parable. Look at when the white men came, they thought the palace was so rich. Maybe they have diamond, gold. When they came to Oba Palace, what they find in Oba Palace was elephant tusk, leopard skin, a spoon to eat, a queer, which the Portuguese were doing an exchange with human being. They will use one spoon to carry 10 people for just a spoon to eat. They will give 10 urubo or 10 isha to Portuguese. What they found in the palace were spoon, carving, all those wood they carve from Igbisawan. Carving, and they are still the same carving till today. What they found again, bronze. All those bronze with bronze with copper. Phew! The white men were confused. Say, there was nothing like gold inside the palace. There was no diamonds. Nothing. And the next thing they found was human skulls. What did the British have to do with the human skull? And human sacrifice everywhere. The British started burning down those palaces that were anywhere they found human being for sacrifice. If I see any Benin man wey come out come dey praise that kingdom of human sacrifice, na God na will destroy you. In short, except you no know. If you know, say this evil, it was a crime against God. Somebody have come to tell you to move away from that evil to light. And if you continue to praise that kingdom of human sacrifice, your children on children to born, they will continue to destroy. They will never progress and they will never see light of the day. So shall it be. He said, I am not saying this thing because I want to say it. I am saying this thing because this thing happened. It's uncalled for. This human sacrifice supposed this kingdom of devil. What is the difference between the satanic pandemonium kingdom and this Oba? What they did, what the name they call them, they say city of blood. Ask them which blood. Why no? We're asking Omotete now, you know, a court phone. He have drinking that water. I have nothing but truth. But how many Benin people do you see insulting me here? You cannot see them. Those ones, they have no. If you say you are Benin man, say no, I'm not Benin man, no, I'm an Igodo man. Those ones who are sensible have started renouncing that Benin out of their blood, because that name is a curse. The day you call yourself a Benin man, except maybe is because it was written in your paper. But if you, from the bottom of your heart, you are saying, I'm a Benin man, we are senior, God will destroy you. Sodom and Gomorrah will be your portion. Anybody who is taking side with the Oba from their bottom of their minds, Sodom or Gomorrah will be your children portion and your portion. He said, these people are evil. When we are clamoring for to abolish this human sacrifice kingdom, to disband it, they are bandits. I am going to write a letter to the Sultan of Sokoto very soon. If our people refuse to honor freedom, we have no choice than to call Sultan of Sokoto to bring an emir to come and be ruling us. It will be better for a Fulani man to be ruling us than this human sacrifice Oba. Because if our people say they want to remain slave, let us remain slave to the Fulani than to remain slave to Oba. Because there is a difference between the Fulanis and this Oba. Fulani don't use human being for sacrifice. All they want is to convert to their Islam. Which one are we choosing from the Fulani emir of, what do you call it? Sokotos to give us his Fulani as emir. Since we say we want to die in slavery, let us better choose the better slave than to choose one from the two. I will choose Oba Ewuare. Let us negotiate with the Fulani and let them come and give us emir than these idiots. So today, the Oba Benin went to President Muhammadu Buhari. He told President Muhammadu Buhari say that he told Muhammadu Buhari that the money wey they brought from the money and the bronze make they give am. The Oba Benin when Oranomigo was in Nigeria, the Oba Benin was in Abuja, and Oranomigo met with Buhari in Abuja. Listen to what the Oba Benin was saying yesterday, idiot. Listen to what he was saying.
Artifacts will be received in his palace on the 13th of December 2021. He said since this is a major recognition across the globe, the occasion will be massively celebrated. The visibly elated Benin monarch thanked President Muhammadu Buhari for his role. The second Oba of Oba of Benin said the looted artifacts will be received in his palace on the 13th of December 2021. He said since this is a major recognition across the globe, the occasion will be massively celebrated. The visibly elated Benin monarch thanked President Muhammadu Buhari for his role that made the return of the looted artifacts possible. The Oba of Benin thanked the president of the League of Women Voters of Nigeria for drawing his attention to the plight of women across the country with a promise to support the women. Oba Ewuare II congratulated members of the NGO on their 25th Jubilee celebration and informed them of the unveiling of his mother's statue on the 21st of November 2021 at the popular 5 Junctions in Benin City to commemorate the conferment of the Iyoba title ceremony on Omonikwoyeme Oba Ewuare II.
In the 13th December, open because as you might have seen on the head of the news, the president directed that the artifacts that are returned back to the court and handed over to me personally. We are very, very grateful to Mr. President because that, he said, is a major.
You see what they talk? He not carry somebody and come kneel down put microphone for him mouth now. He can't put Oba. He can't carry microphone for here. He pin am for here now. He hold wood for hand. The President Buhari said that the artifact should be returned to me because the Benin people are my slaves. Even many years ago, I used their ancestors to make sacrifice in those artifacts. All those artifacts, there is nothing in those artifacts. The money wey dey follow am na im dey your eye. Irugbe, udugbe, ewale, unuria wawari unumio na zenwe. This man no dey talk since all those days o. When he see the money wey they wan carry come out for artifact, now e don come out. The president said the artifact to be released to me. Wagbe o. O turn wey hima yesu wey those land wey dey sell never see do you ayoyowa. Ayoyowa. Undan. Thief, bandits, killer, rapist Oba. Please share this video. Let this video reach 100 share. Roland Ewuare sell land more than 20 billion naira land for Edo State. Now you they give the money. When EFCC arrest Roland Ewuare or invite him, you go bail him with 10 million naira. You know, come out, come talk, say, and Roland Ewuare go sell land, not be you send down, police arrest him, but you know, come out. Prisokoro, when you say hello, koyo, you carry Prisokoro, you use and take drink water, you go put am for prison. May you say no, say na God na go punish you. I wait a big man away, see what you do. But it don't reach money now. Iro Nyanyamuke a Germany, you don't come out now. See what you do to Prisokoro. Ask me wetin Putukuro do.
Wọ́n bá ẹ wú. Wọ́n bá ẹ wú yìí. Wọ́n bí ọba. Wọ́n kìíní ànọ́sẹ́. Ọmọ ọba nọ mà rọ̀. Wọ́n bá ẹ wú. Wọ́n bá ẹ wú yìí. Wọ́n nu yá nìyẹn. Wọ́n kpata. Wọ́n sì gàn. Wọ́n kà ná lẹ́yìn kọ́ wa. Wọ́n nu yá gbà kọ́ ẹ. Ọmọ agbó ẹwù. Wọ́n nu yá yọ pẹ̀ bọ́. Ọmọ agbó ẹwù. Wọ́n nu yá yọ kó bọ́. Èmi àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀wò gbé ẹ. Ọtí sọta. Ọgbó ẹ̀ dẹ̀. N'ọmọ ẹ̀wò ta. Ọtí sọ̀wé. Ọgbó ẹ̀ dẹ̀. Jọkà wẹ̀. Bíbọ́yọ̀. Wẹ́hẹ́ wà ní fi nu social media náà. Wùmí yìí náà yà dẹ́yìn ayọ̀. Náà gbé mi bọ́ yẹn. Wọ́n pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yàwó ẹ̀fẹ́ bọ́ nìyẹn. Wọ́n máa ń kàn wẹ́. Wú mi ò dẹ̀nà wọn lásìkò òsèré nẹ́gbẹ́. Wú iwu yeye. Wọ́n máa ń kàn wẹ́. Omi kìnnà kíkẹ́ gbà nà fọ. Omi kìnnà wé màmá dáadáa gbà. Oma wenu si mi osere. Oma wenu me ka mi no si mi osere. Wo nda ya we fe bo. Wo ga we ri o. Wo keze gbi oni. Wo en buda no bo. Wo pe ma no ya lẹ́yìn. Ugbe. We to akula po. Ugbe. We moto no do opo e. Ugbe. We no mu di ago wa ya ni unsu. Ugbe. Wa we wo ga wo wa no. Wa be no gberu wo wa. Ogun ya hin. Buda re yo bo. Wa ya tu za be po e. Ya tu za be gbe mu. Ya tu za be gba me. Wo yo na ta na. Do ga yi. Do kan bi kan o ke tu level la yi. Yo be ba kan. O be ba. Yo bo kan, yo bo yo. Yo bo yo to ka bi bo yi. O fi yan na ne. Wonu wa ri o fa. Wonu wa ri o bo. Wonu wa ri o he. Wese gese. Woni ama me na ya ko e. Woni amu hu enwo. Nu ya pe nu eko a. E koko du e. We wa pa. Yo ko bi kan. Yo boyo. O fi yan na ne ni a. E ma nu bere na. No le ka we na. Na ya we fi hen. Ah wu wa hen a. Wu hen a. Wu yan ru he ale ke.
Ìwé ìyá ya lẹ́yìn ẹ̀rọ.
Ọmọ agbó ẹwù. Wọ́n nu yá yòókù àbọ̀. Wọ́n nu yá yòókù bọ̀. Owó dòdì. Wọ́n wá gbọ́ ẹ̀. Yòókù àwọn yòókù àwọn ẹ̀. Yòókù kàwé ni yà. Tèmi ni yà fẹ́fẹ́. Yòókù àwọn ẹ̀. Yòókù àwọn ẹ̀. Ọ akó àríyá náà bọ̀ àríyá wẹ̀. Wọ́n gbé hàn ọmọ. Èmi yà fẹ́ lu yà mọ̀ ìbọn gbé yà kí nà wẹ̀ pé. Ìbọn rí ọ ni. Ìbọn rẹ̀ kókó náà kòrò ni. Ẹgẹ fún ẹdẹ o èèfọ wá fi èèfà ẹgẹ fún ẹdẹ o wá fi ọyìn yé nà ó wá mi ẹgẹ sùn lóye ẹkẹlẹ náà ẹdẹ bí màá yé náà o màá wá yẹ amẹyọ amẹnikẹwé gbé yà ń wọ ẹgbẹ ìfà wọ yẹn náà wà mọ ẹwọn wà gbé mọ ẹwọn wà gbé mọ ẹwọn wọn yẹ gbé sàwùgbó gẹnẹ wà mọ yòó wọn wẹ bọ ọdún fẹrẹ dẹ náà wà wọnú fún ẹ wú dòdò wà gbọ ẹ. Ọ kún gbọ́ tó rẹ̀ wọ́n ní ẹ̀tẹ̀ náà lọ́ọ̀dì máa gbé o nígbà wọn wá sí àwọn wọn lókè rẹ̀ fún mọ́ yòówù ẹ̀ wẹ́pọ̀ náà yà fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ̀kú tó rẹ̀ tó wò táyì káwá lò ẹ̀nẹ̀ káwá mi ẹ̀nẹ̀ lò ẹ̀nẹ̀ àmì náà wẹ̀ yá mi yẹ̀ lò ẹ̀nẹ̀.
Abeg, people just share am for Facebook just now. It's 120 something, I mean 130 something. Abeg, me I see beg una one thing again. Make una help me. Make una make sure say this video reach 200 people will share am. You know, say this, even though, see, if 200 people share am, and those people will get like 100 friends. If those 100 friends fit cite am, that is the only help we can do. Because we need more sensitization. At least people wey don share am now, God go bless una. Na good help. If you see Benin person share am now, you go see they go write am, Oba, na your father na. They no go talk say they wan go destroy house. Yeah, you destroy wa. Because this thing is now exposed to the whole world. Because the Oba of Benin is a cocaine addict. Ogbelimawa. Oba of Benin is a killer. If I lie, let God destroy me. Oba of Benin is a serial killer. That's why I prophesied this thing before the deputy Oba, they should arrest him and keep him. Now they have allowed the deputy Oba to run away. Until you see the way our government they lazy. Somebody where they keep people, they do human sacrifice for this civilized 21st century. Una allow the person to run. Even while we might na Oba Benin say na Buhari na they give am order. Make it they do anything we want do. He say governor na nothing. Governor not get anything to talk. Na Buhari, na make Buhari appoint you as governor. No ijwe no wu na ijwe na shawo. Ijwe no ga gba shawo be Kanu. The mother was a prostitute in Kanu. The mother of this Oba, she was a prostitute in Kanu. A prostitute ijwe ga gbe be Kanu. Ashawo saying cancel human trafficking. The family of the Oba are saying that you are not their family. Say they believe, say now those northerners will sleep with your mama, now pregnancy, now you carry, can't give a radio. Because if the Oba been now see the Oba been for grand, make it open all those babu wa cloth me wear. His leg be like those Oba families say not resemble them. Very coward and dirty person. His wife tell me say the Oba been not the bath. Here where for 5 days, not the bath. Or she look more job with perfume in your every year. I was told who they put right there so. Wagwalo man. And the mother was a prostitute in Kano. Yeah, the mother, you are not selling. He say he's not installing his dead mother as Ijoba, somebody will not die. See, when see that 5 junction, when they are built that time, 5 junction. Now this woman they put for there, Esther, the father wife. Now they put for there for status. This Oba Abini go destroy the status come out. He say na him mama will be prostitutes for Kano before. Now he can go put for. He say na that one he go mold for there. Our governor, not the governor, they rule Edo State. Now they try to tell us now, say na him, na Buhari. Now they take order from. Look, these idiots. The woman where they put for there, immediately Papa just die. He go destroy the status of that woman. Come on for there. Now him mama, now he go put for there now. Say na him mama. He say make all those stupid Benin people will not get sense. Make they come the clap her follower. See him. See what he talk.
In our remarks, the President Ewuare II, Oba of Benin, said the looted artifacts will be received in his palace on the 13th of December 2021. He said since this is a major recognition across the globe, the occasion will be massively celebrated. The visibly elated Benin monarch thanked President Muhammadu Buhari for his role that made the return of the looted artifacts possible. The Oba of Benin thanked the president of the League of Women Voters of Nigeria for drawing his attention to the plight of women across the country with a promise to support the women. Oba Ewuare II congratulated members of the NGO on their 25th Jubilee celebration and informed them of the unveiling of his mother's statue on the 21st of November 2021 at the popular 5 Junctions in Benin City to commemorate the conferment of the Iyoba title ceremony on Omonikwoyeme Oba Ewuare II.
In the 13th December open because as you might have seen on the head of the news, the President directed that the artifacts that are returned back to them and handed over to me personally. We are very, very grateful to Mr. President because that, he said, is a major recognition.
In our remarks, the president of the League of Women Voters of Nigeria, Dr. Esther Udwei, who was a former permanent secretary.
Is it the dog? Or maybe the idiot in that? He said President Buhari, now he talk that and say, he don't tell Buhari, say, may they never bring the artifact, come the fair hold on. Wait, now Oba Benin the rule those states have been a governor. We just imagine. So we can go give order. The king of Amayabo will call Buhari say, now he give order. I think me you not know say the Benin people are just full of. I don't understand. You see what they talk? He say he don't call Buhari before me Buhari me they stop me they not give him back. Make a boss a kife come out. Now he just he call now and say he call Buhari. Buhari say on the 13th go bring him. Me go see whether the money whether they will see carry and journal and he go gbue. No, he go gbue. You will they fuck your sisters. Oba Benin will they fucking biological sisters. Your sister, you marry 3 of your sister for house. 3 of your sister now you marry for house. 3 of your sister. Or who marry your wife, Asha woman. 3 of his sisters now you marry. You don't see where person go they fuck your sister, you will see born for him. 3 of your sisters, how many of your sisters are born for you? Wait to 1, Maria B, Yayota. 3 sisters. 1 born 1 for him. The other one born 1 for him. The other one born 2 for him. 3 sisters born for your sisters, so you won't see who people see this man a devil. See what he go do? He go and recruit thugs, criminals. Say they be palace guards. We don't know where they go. See, So I want to say something today. Let me say what I want to say. It's very important. My good people of Edo State and beyond, my name is Ogiso Mofui. I'm using this opportunity. I'm appealing to you all. We don't have any other home apart from this land, this Oba Benin claiming that he conquer us. That's why he's selling everything, driving us away from our home. I want to assure my people today, if we still have some good ones among those brainwashed misbloods, my program is very important. It's very easy. My statement. We have the capacity to defend ourselves from this Oba, this human sacrifice, Kotisubo and the others. We can make it to destroy these evil people so that we can be free. Self-defense is enshrined in United Nations law to defend ourselves from this aggressive Oba of human sacrifice. But how can we do it? One of our brothers said he's ready to donate for us to make sure that this menace stop. These criminalities, because every time they are killing our people, like people like Idoyekeme and Ebamagba, they will kill you. If you want to investigate, they will go to Abuja and say they have summoned the case in Abuja. The case they say state CID should hand over, stay away from it, and you don't have money to transport yourself to Abuja. That is how they will free all of them from Abuja. They will come back home. That is how they are killing our people. Nobody can talk. So I want to say today that this is his last option. You see, dialogue is the best way to use to resolve a conflict. Today, the Oba Benin is there now, giving a title to his dead mother. So today, I want to say 2 statements. I have been talking, and without action, which is very bad. I'm begging on you, even for us to even start with. Now I am facing a case in Germany here. Yesterday, one of our brothers sent me 40 euro to support. A 40 euro support me. God will bless you. How many people are watching? But you see the way our Igbo brothers, God bless you, they are supporting. Some people are paying 20 euro to Nnamdi Kanu. Some people are paying 40 euro. Some people are paying 100. Some people are paying 55,000. They are not paying the money to Nnamdi Kanu to chop it. They are paying for the man Nnamdi Kanu to establish a freedom movement. Look at me. If I were to be an Igbo man, I want to repeat today. If I were to be an Igbo man fighting this cause, the Oba Ewuare could have been destroyed for so long to not stick to this extent. Because you see the Benin people will see comment in social media and be attributing nuisance to themselves. So I want to ask for three things this morning. If you know you are watching me, please, I want you, we have 129 people that have shared this video. And I am not forcing you. I'm just only for the sake of our children. People that have shared this video is 129. It's too poor. We want people that will be sharing this anytime I comment on video. We want to having 200 shares. Even though they have an app where people, as I am here now, like in Facebook, maybe about 600 people may be watching me. Then people like them, Oba Ewuare and those people, they have the app, how they do it. It will look like nobody is watching you. But the most important thing inside is in my YouTube, Ogisu of Igodomigodo and Igodomigodo family. Those videos I make will be there forever and everlasting, even after my life. Then people will still come across all those videos. So I want to make sure that I'm advising the general public. Please, this is number one favor you can do for us, for our children unborn. Please, whatever video now, share this video. 129 people have shared it. We want it to be 200 shares anytime we come online. That is number one. Number two, we believe that we have no choice that to defend ourselves from Kotisubo and the Oba of Benin and their groups, because we have been waiting for the government of our states to bring these criminals, bandits, and hire killers to book. We believe that the dialogue is the best way used to resolve a conflict, and we dialogue fail and we use force. But we don't have the resources to force these criminals out for our lands. We are lack of this, what do you call it in English? And we have the logistics. We don't have the logistics. Sorry, we have the human resources. When we say human resources, we have our brothers who are ready to defend the land. But where is the money? Because some of our sisters who are there, who are supposed to say, oh, let us support Ogiso. And I want to say it and make a promise today. If I have 1% of the support Nnamdi Kanu is having from his own people, the Oba of Benin will not live more than 1 week in that palace. He will use his hand to run to his own grave or run to Ilife or wherever he come from. Even though he fenced the palace from here to sky, if I have the support 1% of Nnamdi Kanu have, I swear to my mother grave and the grave of Ogiso, our forefather, which they have destroyed, I will drive that animal, criminal, that bastard from our land. And I will do it lawfully. Make sure that palace is taken over by we. That we use that place for tourists. People should be coming and looking where they were using our ancestors for human sacrifice. My brothers and my sisters, somebody have come out to really do a great job. Why are you now hiding, slaving? Okay, now I want to do the last one. This is my telephone number you are seeing there, +49 is there on the screen. +491749661566. We need cooperation, integration, and understanding to destroy this kingdom of human sacrifice, to restore normalcy, freedom, sincerity in our land. That is my phone number. You see, the other one name. Please, we want you to support our freedom and movement. This is the account number. It's a Nigeria bank account. You see this UBA, that is the other one is the Nigeria number. So what we are telling you now is, yesterday only one of our brothers sent money yesterday. And what are we doing with this money? How many people are sending money? Nobody, except when you cry. But those ones, God will bless. Okay, the small money our brother bring the other day, we use the money very well. He brought money to buy this, what do you call it, this subscription of a StreamYard. That's what we are using now. Okay, our brother sends phone card come. Then what I used to call the speaker, and I'm still using to call our even we are so dull. We are saying Biafra, they are betrayer, they don't unite. Who tell you? The most united human being on earth I've ever seen after the Israelites are the Igbos. Where is unity among you? Slave, you are unity in slave. How you want to unite to come say about talk by idiots? So this is my Nigeria account number. Even though it's 5,000 naira, it's 2,000 naira, that is the account number is there. Write it, send any money you send into the account, it will reflect in my email. I will see. I don't see even what the account now is for support. What you yo warato. Wato. That is it. Let us see whether when later now maybe somebody will say, look, oh, look this video, Giso. I want to put 5 million for insights. Let us see what you will do with 5 million. Or want put 20 million for inside. Okay, so one, well, maybe you will see. When you will see tomorrow morning, all those Enogi, all of them, they will be refugee for inside palace. The next thing you will see, say the Oba Ewuare will be refugee for only Ife palace. If I don't feel do one, may God destroy my generation. If I get support, if Oba Ewuare no fit become a refugee within 2 months for Oni Ife palace, Omana leye donire, I will kill myself. Thank you very much. Bye bye.